We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with part two of Sean the Brawler Smith's interview.
I'm sharing out the invite. I am re-adding Mr. Sean. We are hoping this will work, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a great interview. I have really much enjoyed it, and I hope everybody else watching has been enjoying it as well. But you're back,
Is that better?
Yes. All right. Let's get this going. As we were talking about, you've had an impressive career, man. You've had a great career. You held championship gold. Is there something you're wanting to accomplish that you haven't yet?
My goal is to main event as many KCW pay-per-views or PLEs as possible. I've been with KCW for a long time now, and I think it's time that the Brawler steps into the main event picture and could possibly main event some PLEs this year, hopefully.
I think the fans would love to see that. I think people would love to see that. I think the ones that look at Sean Smith and admire him will be like, yes, it is time for his spot. And I, sir, can say when I truthfully say, I want to see you in the main event picture. I want to see you win a world title.
I've been gunning for the world title for ages, like moving up through the rankings through the different championships in KCW. The big goal is KCW World Champion. That is the one that I want to receive and the one I want to hold on to the most.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay. We are hoping that the destiny is fulfilled and you have a whole year to do so. This is just a new year. This has only been the 1 month, and the month is still going.
Yep.
Can you give me people? You've talked about how you wanted to face Frost. Is there anybody else you have not faced you want to face?
Um, well, there's actually people that I have faced that I want to run it back against, and there is a few that I haven't versed. Obviously, the big one is CJ Frost. I want to run against. Big Lou is another one I want to go up against again to have that sort of match with the new Evolve, the Brawler, how he's come about now, and I think he had a chance against Big Lou. The other one is Big T. He's a guy that I've been wanting to fight for a while. Um, Drake Stone, actually, he sparks my interest too. Um, who else is there? Probably, I think he goes by Evil Johnny or Johnny Super Kicks now. He's another guy that I've been wanting to go against, and the Dream Superstar. They are all people that I've either versed before and I want to go against, or I'm wanting to fight them for a while.
Okay. We can't wait to see that, like, because the whole year just beginning, as I said, and freaking I think that those all matches would be bangers for this year to come back from the old roots. Hmm. What is your number one match of all time?
My favorite match that I've had. I don't know. I've had some great matches. It's kind of hard to say. I think my favorite match that I have had is I think where I really solidified that the Brawler could be a threat to the Dog, and that was probably our last match on Global Impact after I took the title from Buster. That was
Oh,
that had both me and his Jags when you interviewed him. It had him, it also had me on the edge of my seat the whole time. Because I was like, oh, he may get him, and then kicks out. But it was just the match was so good. The chemistry between the Dog and the Brawler is just unreal.
I hear that. Um, I have two more questions for you, and my first one: what if this is just kind of like more of like a request than a question? What if instead of you going into the chamber, what if you being the king of the castle is what it's called? You face somebody you've been wanting to face again, or face somebody you have not faced and make a challenge. I feel making a challenge from you would be something interesting right there. Like, especially going into this pay per view, like the Lions, and I know you want the light heavyweight title, but what if that night you do something, you call out more than one person or something, you can face two in a triple threat fatal four way, or even just a standard one on one against somebody. That's just my suggestion. Like, what would you say on that?
I would say I do like the idea. But also the Brawler loves the Elimination Chamber, as I've stated before. But even putting my title on the line against someone, I have thought of that too. I have been talking to the GM about what I can do at the Lions Den PLE with me holding the title or the King of the Castle title. Like pretty much, I've had no one step up and challenge me. Um, but as of probably today, I am going to put out a challenge, maybe. And if anyone accepts, they can bring it on, but the result's going to be the same. The Brawler is going to stay on top as the king of the castle and the ruler of KCW. There's probably no man that is going to be able to stop me, and you're probably going to see me as champion for a long, long time.
Freaking, I'm ready for that. I'm ready to see that. It's going to be a good matchup, whoever you do face, and whatever matchup you're in. And I'm excited for the Lions Den as we approach it. And now, my final question: what is you want your legacy to be?
That's a real good question. I think the Brawler legacy to be that he is known for a man that is not going to back down from a fight. Um, with championships to hold, of course. Like, I want to set records with gold. I want to set the record of the KCW heavyweight title, the King of the Castle title. I want to be able to main event big PLEs. And just be known for being the main event. But also like the Brawl's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't care whether you're like 7 foot, 8 foot, maybe 5'9". he will not back down from a challenge. He will fight anybody, anytime, any place, any company, any feud. He's not going to back down.
Well said, well strong words, and that was my final question, sir. And I hope to have you on here again sometime. Maybe even we might have you and somebody you're very familiar with on here. Maybe we might even do something very interesting. Maybe like a face-off, or maybe even a prediction show you could join us, or maybe we'll have another side interview. But that all remains to be seen in 2025. But it was such an honor to have you on here. Thank you again.
Oh, no problem. Thank you. But I'm also going to make a little teaser here. After the Dragon Pro Wrestling pay-per-view, you will probably see a new version of the Brawler, maybe a little heel turn, but also he may be joining up with, I don't know how to say it, a mortal enemy.
Interesting.
There has been discussions that have been made, and the making. The Brawler has been making his new attire, so I have been accepted. It's just waiting to be putting out there that it is happening.
Well, we are excited to see what you bring and what you do, and we are waiting to see what the mystery unfolds into. And thank you again, Mr. Smith, for appearing. If you have a nice day, sir.
Yeah, you too, man. I hope you keep that Triple Crown championship, because you never know, the Brawler will want his gold back eventually.
You got to talk to Eddie on that one, man. I'm Diggle. I'm Diggle, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I know Eddie personally, but you got to talk to him about that. But he just made out a promo today. He did
Yeah, I've
mention
seen
you.
it. The Brawler will be putting something out today too. He will be putting something out, and he's probably going to lay down a challenge for Lions Den, possibly too.
Well, Eddie will be watching very closely to that. And we are excited to see what you do at the Lions Den and at DPW and many other more things to come. Thank you again, sir. You have yourself a nice night.
You too, bro. You enjoy yourself.
Sir.
No problem.
Thank you for showing up, ladies and gentlemen. You all have yourself a great night.